It's October 4th. I'm in my studio right now. Wifey and I are gonna do like a little body painting thing. I was in the middle of setting up and I was like, let me stop. I want to record a little bit of behind the scenes of what I go through when I'm setting up. Right now I just got the camera on. It's not even exposed properly. I'll try to do that in post. So watch me as I set up a little bit. I'm gonna speed this up, of course. So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting the net so I can soften the light. I don't want it to be really, really bright. I kind of want it to be dark. So I'm going to soften up the light by adding the net onto the softbox. Don't mind the cigarette hanging out of my mouth. I'm adjusting the lights now, testing them out. And I wanted to show you that, with the background, if you notice here, you can see through the black backdrop. But now I'm going to add on a separate fabric now that's going to absorb the light, and I won't have to worry about anyone seeing what's behind the backdrop. Right now you can clearly see, even though it's a black backdrop. There's wifey. She getting set right now. Got the, what's the things called that you put on your head? Bonnet. Okay. So that's the darkness that I want it to be. But then the wrinkles is in it. That's annoying.
I actually like the look.
Yeah, I like it too, but not for this look. Maybe we can do something a little bit later on.
Okay.
So right now, I am adjusting the white balance of the camera and getting the correct exposure. Wrinkles disappeared, and now I'm seeing what I want to see in the camera. So this is going to be the look. Now we start the body painting.
We already covered the eyes. Make that easier around the edges. Don't want to get paint in the eyes.
Yeah.
So now Moose is starting to apply the body paint on. This is going to be a full coverage of black. We decided to keep it as our first time, so we tried to keep it simple.
Yeah, very first time. Very first time. It's not going to be the last, though, but, we learned some things that, like mainly the paint. The paint sucked. I think we have an airbrush. We couldn't find it at the moment.
And so we painted it on. It was on kind of a little thicker, so it took forever to dry.
And some parts didn't dry at all.
And it made it gooey.
Like every time she moved or whatnot, the paint would rub off somewhere.
Near the material or in the crevices. So we're going to either try a different paint or the airbrush.
Oh, we're going to do the airbrush.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And you don't even have to worry about going to go look for it because I ordered another one. That looks good though. We got the lingerie set from Mad Rag. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we got it from Mad Rag. And I think when the black paint went underneath it, provided like total
coverage.
Yeah. It was real cool. But the problem I had was when I was putting the paint on underneath of the lingerie, it would rub off. So I had to go back over it again. And that was kind of annoying.
And the cold paint touching certain areas on the skin.
Oh, she's naturally cold anyway. I sped this up again so you can see the whole process. Because during this whole process, it probably took us an hour maybe.
Hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah, and then we tried to let it dry. We tried different techniques to letting it dry. Wifey, she stood underneath of the ceiling fan. We cut the oven on. So I think the heat worked better drying it.
I don't know. I could feel it drying with both of them, so I can't really say which one. It was just keeping still in that element for a long period of time. I had to go fan, oven.
And the final result.